Well, in this video, let us continue solving problems by applying the concepts of trigonometry. And that problem reads like this. An electrician has to repair an electric fault on a pole of height of 4 meters. Right away, we've got data. So here we've got a pole of height 4 meters. So, well, now he needs to reach a point 1.3 meters below the top of the pole to undertake the repair work. All right. So if the pole is 4 meters, he needs to come somewhere here, right? This is A. Now we've got this total length is 4 meters. But then he needs to, repair somewhere here. That is 1.3 meters. And this is going to be the rest. That is what 4 minus 1.3 is 2.7 meters. So let's name this point B and let's name this C. So that's that. Now he needs to reach a point 1.3 meters below the top of the pole to undertake the repair work. What should be the length of the ladder that he should use, which when inclined at an angle of 60 degrees to the horizontal would enable him to reach the required position? Alright, so we've got a ladder here, a ladder somewhere, from here such that it should reach B. And more importantly, it is inclined at an angle of 60 degrees to the ground, right? So if it is inclined at an angle of 60 degrees, what should be the length of the ladder? This is what we have to find, right? Pretty simple this. Alright, so let us first analyze the data given here. This is D. We've got the length of the pole. We need to find the length of the ladder here. So we need to find DB, the length of DB, right? That's all we have to find. So what we've got here is we've got opposite, we've got angle, and then we've got the hypotenuse, right? So we need to find the hypotenuse now. So the angle is given as 60 degrees. This is another very simple problem with just this little twist here. I don't know, it just doesn't matter. It's, as long as you can read and understand what's given, you should be able to figure this out. So angle is 60 degrees, and then we've got the opposite, right? Opposite, we've got it 2.7 meters. Most importantly, you're not supposed to take 4 meters because the ladder ends here, or the work is here. So this completes the triangle. So just forget this part. Cut this AB off, Consider only BDC. That's what is important here. And hypotenuse is what we have to find. The ladder. The length of the ladder is what has to be found. So opposite, hypotenuse, and angle. Well, sine, cos, tan. What is it? It is definitely sine. Because we've got sine theta as opposite by hypotenuse, right? So the theta is 60 degrees. So sine 60 degrees equals opposite is 2.7 meters. And then we've got the hypotenuse is the question mark. So we need to find the question mark. Question mark equals 2.7 meters over sine 60. And sine 60 is root 3 over 2. So question mark equals 2.7 into 2 over root 3, which on solving we get 9 root 3 over 5 meters. So the length of the ladder here is nothing but 9 root 3 over 5 meters. Well, if you haven't figured out how I went from here to here, let me quickly work it out and show it to you here. Right, so we've got 2.7 into 2 by root 3. So let us write this as 2.7 can be written as 3 times 0.9 and multiplied by 2 by root 3, and 3 can be written as root 3 times root 3 to 0.9 into 2 by root 3. Root 3 and root 3 gets cancelled, and so we've got 2 into 0.9, which is 1.8. So root 3 into 1.8. So 1.8 can be written as 9 by 5. So you can either, so 1.8 can be written as 9 by 5 because 9 by 5 is 1.8. The point here is, it's okay if you want to write 1.8 root 3, that's not a problem. But then make sure, you do not have any numbers under the square root in the denominators. It has to be in the numerators because, if you recall back to some of the videos that we've done, that's called rationalizing. So that's the most important thing. So you do not want to leave any numbers under the root in the denominator, but it has to be in the numerator. And that's why we, do so many steps in between this and this. You can simply write this as 2.7 times 2 is 5.4. So 5.4 by root 3 is much more simpler than this. But then, you don't write a number under the root in the denominator. You have to write it in the numerator. And that's why we solve these steps. All right. So the length of the ladder, if it has to reach the point of repair and if it is inclined at 60 degrees, is 9 root 3 over 5 meters. This concludes this video and this problem. I'll see you in the forthcoming videos with more problems based on the same topic.